Good evening, everybody, and welcome to a review of Turkey, episode 9. Yes, we are now covering episode 9 of Turkey. Now, last week was a cliffhanger of cliffhangers. It was a cliffhanger that everything was kept secret. Like Akibe, the fifth and final sister, has been locked away in a cell, underneath the basement all time around. And now that minor friends found out the truth, it ended with a cliffhanger of what Suguri was going to do. Now, here's where the thing's twisted. This is why I love Turkey. This is why, in my eyes, one of the most, well, actually it's everyone's, this is the most underrated anime this year. There's not one other anime that I would consider underrated. If you want to go say Night of the Living Cat. But this show particularly is underrated because people thought like, okay, this is a sports anime. We're going to see some drama. We're going to see some action. We're going to see some moments of betrayal when it comes to sports animes. And when it comes to sports animes, you want to see competition. When you see sports, when you watch a sports anime, you want to see some development of a player. When you see and tactical moves that makes a player better. I'm looking at Turkey, and throughout these episodes, it's like they take a sport like this and made it possible to love bowling so much that there's sort of like an acknowledgement when it comes to Turkey. There's an acknowledgement when watching this, because it's like bowling may not be as hype as, baseball anime, like a baseball, soccer, football, those basketball, those high quality sports animes that's been talked about. And I'm looking at Turkey and I'm like, yeah, it may not be that, but it brought attention of bringing people together. And this episode was so full of twists. It had happy, sad, so many mixed emotions in this that makes you like, oh my God, now it's battle of life and death. But again, this changed everything in this episode. And by changes, it changed a lot. So without further ado, let's get right to the review of episode 9 of Turkey. And yes, Rise of the Shield Hero. I will cover that tomorrow before I get to work. So just so you know. But anyway, let's get right to it. Okay, so now we start things with the opening. Guys, the opening and the ending surprised me it literally surprised me, because I did not suspect this. I did not suspect they're gonna show the opening like this. It's like the opening of Turkey was so good that if you go back to all the episodes of Turkey, you only see minor friends playing the guitar, bass guitar, drummer, all that kind of thing. And then the opening show with all 5 sisters are playing. Sumomo, Suguri, Anzu, Natsumi, Akibe. Those 5 sisters are actually playing in the opening. And in the opening is just it's like they edited. It's like they have all the 5 sisters perform in the band. They have all 5 sisters just being with minor friends, and it just showed you all 5 of them is facing problems too. That's why I'm looking at this and I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Dang, that's a really good opening to start off. And instead of a bowling pin, it's showing the mask. It was showing the mask like Akibe was wearing, and it broke. It's like, oh my God, the opening is so good. The fact that they have these 5 sisters performing, it's so good. I love it. I love it. Wait a twist. That was a huge twist. Now let's get right to it, to the Suguri thing. So Suguri pulled out the sword. Now to me, I'm like, is she gonna kill them? Is she gonna kill him, or is she gonna kill herself like a sacrifice? So Suguri was gonna kill herself. Everybody, these sisters were gonna kill themselves for the sake of Akibe. And I'm like, how did it, why they kept this a secret? What's going on? So now we got the secret. Apparently, here's another twist I didn't know about. Twins. I'll be honest with you guys. I did not know that Sumomo and Akibe were sisters. No, my bad. Twin sisters. I didn't know they were twin sisters at all. I mean, yeah, they're sisters, but I didn't know they were twins. I never expect twins here. So does that mean? So does that mean Mai and Rena are descendants of twins? I mean, descendant not only twins, but like fate. It's like fate. You know what I mean? Like Rena and Mai are destined to be in a bowling team and destined to being friends forever because of the sisters. But again, Sumomo and Akibe are twins. Twins. And I didn't know that. I know they were twins. But Akibe is the oldest out of the twins. She's the oldest. Because if you go back, it's like when it comes to twins, if the first person was born first, and then 10 minutes later, the other baby was born, then that tells you that first one was the oldest than the other. So that makes a lot of sense in that direction. But again, this priest, this freaking perverted fortune teller priest BS guy was gonna kill Akibe when she was little. She's like, I'm the oldest, take me. Now, and then the past shows where her father stepped in and they're gonna marry Akibe, but Sumomo took a stand on it. She took a stand on it and protected Akibe. So these five sisters have problems of their own. Each of these five is going through not only they have secrets, but each of them have their own problem. If you think about it, first Sumomo was gonna step in for Akibe, even though she didn't want it to lose her period. She's gonna do it. Suguri, she wants to turn herself into a man and become heir to the throne. Anzu, the little kid, the youngest sister, wants to grow up so fast, even though she's a kid. And Natsumi, the purple hair girl, she wants to travel. That's her. So it's like and Akibe wants to be alone. She don't want nobody to get involved. So it's like these five sisters have so many problems in their lives that it's hard for them to even like accept the reality of their own. Each of them wants to accomplish things, but it's like one direction or one path is sort of blocking that to a point where it's just like they can't go on. So so Amaya's friends was in the hot springs. I like that Persona 3 reference by Nozomi. That was a really good reference. They saw Akibe. Now, Akibe was going to commit suicide. She was going to commit suicide and then leave it to Mai and her friends to stop her. Sumomo had the knife. Sumomo has a knife and Akibe had the knife. They are both gonna kill each other. But Mai is something else. Mai is something else. She took a problem-solving situation like this and made it into bowling where the winner dies. So I'm like, wait a minute, whoa. I had to go back and watch this. So let me get this straight. You're telling me to solve violence, we're gonna solve violence through bowling. Is that what we're gonna do? So it's like, you know what it reminds me of? Death Parade. Remember Death Parade? It was playing a death bowling game and it kind of like one sense to the void, one sense to reincarnated. So it's like that. I'm looking at this, I'm like, this is death bowling all over. This is so Death Parade with the whole bowling thing. But again, it's like, when Mai said it, it was yes, the winner will die. The winner will die. So I'm like, taking a situation like this and made it into a positive, fun game. That's like, did people not get that? Did people not forget that? So, Sumomo and Akibe was going at it. Now, Sumomo did her first. She got a strike. And it was Akibe's turn. Akibe got a few pins knocked down the first try. But leave it to that motto that everyone's saying. It's always a second throw. When it comes to bowling, there's always a second throw. Basically, see, this is why I love Turkey. Maybe underrated, but this is why I love Turkey. When they use a sport like this, an analogy like this of bowling, they use it to solve problems. That's why I love Turkey. It may not be a hype sport, but I do like what they do in this one. So, again, Akibe was playing bowl. So, Akibe bowl. And it wasn't fair So Rena helped out. Yes. And it's crazy because each girl, you know what's funny? As you watch this, and I know it's obvious, but have you noticed that each girl, each of my friends was helping out one of the sisters? If you think about it, Mai's helping out Sumomo. Sayuri, the tall green hair girl, she was helping out Suguri. No, Nanase with the glasses, she was helping out Natsumi. Nozumi was helping out Anzu. Now it was Rena's turn to help out Akibe. You see what I'm saying? I love that. So Akibe was helping her to swing the ball swing the ball back, and she got a spare. And as they were playing, they literally forgot that this was a life and death game because each of the sisters wanted to get involved and help them out. Like, oh, it's my turn. And again, this bowling brings people, family, and friends together. And they forgot that there's supposed to be a life and death game going on here. But again, Mai was smart enough to have bowling being so fun and so wild for friends and family to get along, and I love that. Now, Mai won, but Akibe feels left out because she's like, it's like saltiness won't do nothing. But leave it to Rena, because Rena has stepped up since episode 4 or 5, because she stepped up her game. Ever since the beginning, she was kind of a loner, didn't want to say thank you to nobody. But now as she come a long way, she understands Akibe because she felt the same way before. And because of that, she wants Akibe to say thank you. No running away. Just say thank you. Each of the sisters are trying to help you. They trying to get you stay because they don't want you gone. They don't want you to be the sacrificial lamb. They want us to stay together. And the way it was presented, it was flawless. I love it. Especially with Akibe. Like, she finally took her mask off for the first time. For the first time, her mask was taken off. And we got to see her face, her eyes, all that stuff, crying in tears. Because now she realized, we're a family. We stick together no matter what. And I love that. And then in that moment when the thunderstorm happened, it was like, oh, the future's coming. People sense it. It's coming. It's coming, guys. It's coming. Now, I get it. I need a drink for this one. I get it. Sorry. I get it. It's episode 9. We're all waiting for it to happen. But it's episode 9, guys. We got 3 more episodes left to the finale. We're going to wait and see where this goes. Because it's episode 9. Seeing that thunderstorm coming, it's like there's so many things going around this. And I'm like, I don't know. It could be, what if the 5 sisters decides to go to the present time? That could work. That could work. I kind of see that. I kind of want to see that. Or what if all 5, and I have a theory here. What if Mai not only bring the sisters to the present, but also see like resemblance of families? Or what if Mai and her friends go back to the present and they see friends who are exactly like the sisters? Like what if they attend school and they see the sisters, they see a descendant of Sumomo, Suguri, Anzu, Natsumi, and Akibe together? Like, what if that happens? There's so many answers. There's so many questions that the answers could be solving. But either way, we don't know. But overall, though, this was a really defining episode of Turkey. Like, the opening and ending was a twist. I love it, especially the opening with the sisters performing. That was a good opening twist. I like that. And the twist about Sumomo and Akibe being twin sisters, that was a huge twist. And again, I never expected that. But again, that was a good moment to watch. But overall, though, not only this was a sad moment for Akibe, but it also shows you in this episode that bowling kept bringing us together. No matter who wins or lose, bowling is an essential part of bringing family and friends together. I mean, how often when you go to bowling alleys, you see friends and family together. So like this, same Same thing. So I look forward for next week's episode of it, and I'm sure you will. Hopefully there'll be some bloodshed or anything like that. We shall know. We shall see. So thank you.